Yo, what's happening? It's the big boss, Ricky Ross.
The gentleman, aka Neo.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Kanye West.
Yes, that little Chico Pitbull.
Gets into your head and you can't get it out.
This is the Joyful Lounge on Joy FM right here, holding it down on Mystery PMC on a Monday. Like we always say, it's about making that money, and Monday is about us again talk about fresh talent. This afternoon right here, we have our guest who's here to talk about his music and also for getting his inspiration and some of the things that he's been going through as an artist. You know, everyone has a story, and it's important that you have to tell your story. Your own story has to be told by you. Don't wait for someone to come and tell your story, because they will tell it very different right there as well. So today's guest, it goes by name 2K, aka also known as the Ghetto, is our today's guest right here. I love people that are not embarrassed where they come from. Atibwanje mtu wanga 2K uliche?
Best wagamba.
Vienda bwanje vindu?
No doubt wagamba.
Atibwanje muntu achedwa ku interview nchanje chastika.
Yeah. Mwaizi omutuma chokera ku bagamba ugeto nyokoza ka transport mwaizi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Atashuka kuti?
Ugeto wagamba straight out from Chibolya.
Chibolya?
No doubt.
Okay. So you were born from Chibolya?
Sina badok Chibolya.
Okay, so unaenda kwa Chibolya?
I think 2015.
Okay.
Yes.
Ish, man. How's it been? For a couple of for some time now. Nangakona magays ombili amnachoka kuchibolya. Pa my interview tima kamba ko to my interviews takamba ko now tashitaka find out pa music yao.
Sure.
Na struggle yao. Iwo kunkala kuchibolya from 2015 until now. It is one situation kuja.
Actually, situation iliche, but mankara cha depend na mwameno itengera.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise the situation is actually. But siningana at the same time like braku nambona like everything is fine. Yeah, so your course at the same time.
Okay.
It's cool, but your course.
Wakamba niyo kosa munjira bonje.
Like in terms of surviving. Yeah, your course.
So how do you survive?
Otherwise to be honest, more especially like ngati kwa mene kuma deep kuchuoria. Lot of people, they will be depending like on stuff like thugging stuffs. You know, my tax bunch like sometimes like like brutality, it's a brutality thuggery life.
Yeah.
You know, Nyoko. So if like when it comes to somebody like me who doesn't smoke and is not involved like in terms of thugging life, such thug life, it's just kind of hard like to live. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But have you found yourself in such a situation?
That's why it's hard for me. Even those guys who are living like in such stuff. Because what happened that for them like to involve themselves in such kind of life, it's just like there's no option. So for them they see like involving themselves in thug life. That's a way for them like to raise up the money and feed up their family. Yeah.
But before you went to Chibolya in 2015, like you mentioned, before that, where were you staying?
I was born from Kitwe. Yeah.
So from Kitwe to Lusaka, Chibolya?
Actually, after definitely the time when I was like shifted from Kitwe, my mom, she like she got moved from Kitwe to Mumba, where she was like married to a Tonga man. And that's where I went, Now, what it is like, artistic life. It's just hard, like, to keep up in a village. So I got to move from there and come back here, like, where my uncle is keeping up.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your story as an artist? At what point did the interest of music begin?
I think in the same, like, at the first time when I was, like, there, in same year 2015, I got my friend like NBFP. So now the thing we started up like get some inspiration because I used to up like listen up to music. A lot of time I'll be like listen up to music. So now what's happened was like I'ma need to be because I used to be, my uncle used to play Lucky Dube a lot in a house. So now what's happened was like all the time I'll be listening to Lucky Dube. So from that time I started like developing like inspiration from like that music and make matter ways there was my friends like go by the name NBFP. So when we met up, he started doing music like, when he was like in Kabwe, So when he came up here, after we met up, he was also like, involved in the music. So when we met, it was cool for me, like, to start up the music.
Okay.
So that's how I started up. We started up like, dropping vocals everywhere, like, doing such kind of stuff, like, when like, music is concerned.
So this is something I want to hear from you. Is it the passion, or you're hoping that the same music will get you out of the ghetto?
Definitely, that's why I got no way, like, to lace up the money. So now I decided, the first thing, like, I just want to tell you the truth. I was inspired by, like, the things that goes up, like, that's going on in the ghetto. That's why we decided, like, trying to pull up the vocals on the mic when you go in the booth, and trying to change our life through music instead of going, like, thugging, selling weed, smoking weed. We say no to that. We just want to make change, like, through music.
People, a lot of people are very scared to go to Chibolya. This year, I found myself doing an interview in Chibolya. The reason why I'm bringing up this conversation is because you're saying it's kind of hard for you to even raise some money and to make a living, because you're not involved in other people's activities that are trying to make sure that they feed their family, which is a wrong activity at the end of the day right there.
Yeah, sure.
For you, how are you surviving? How is your survival? How are you managing to make sure that you pay for your bills, for your studio time?
Yeah.
You make sure that you survive. How are you surviving? Do you have a job? How?
It was like, cool for me the time when I finish up the 12th grade. So after I finish up, now the thing, started going so harsh for me. So now there was no support, there was no support from my mom, from my family. And to make matter worse, there was some issue that's happened from the, like, where I keep up. So I was sacked out from the house, I went in the street. I started living in the street,
Why were you chased?
Yeah, from my uncle's house.
From your uncle's house?
Yeah.
You were chased?
Yeah, I was kicked out from the house,
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's how you found yourself in Chibolya?
Definitely.
Which year was that? The same 2015 or 2014?
No, I was chased up, like, last year.
Okay.
Yeah, December. So now in December, I'm gonna have, like, 1 year, like, keeping up, like, as a undisclosed location that I can't tell you now.
Okay, so why were you chased?
It is what it is, man. Like, it is what it is.
There's no reason why you were chased.
It is what it is.
How about your mother?
Yeah, my mom's like, what do you mean about my mom?
Okay, where is she? Is like what's the story?
Yeah, but I told you, like, she went after she, like, she got moved from Copper Belt Kitwe
To Kafue.
No,
where?
To Mumbwa.
To Mumbo, yeah.
Yeah, because of life, like, so she got married from the Tonga man.
Yeah.
Yeah, there. So again, after some time, she got divorced because she was I mean, yeah.
But were you born alone? Do you have brothers? Do you have sisters?
I got 5, like, 5 siblings.
Where are they?
One is in Sorwezi.
Okay.
The rest, they are with my mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just in the street surviving on your own?
No doubt.
Ish, man. We respect that you're holding on to some certain things.
Yeah.
Privacy is key.
Yeah.
Speak about what you're comfortable to talk about.
Yeah.
No one is forcing you to talk about things that you're not comfortable about.
Absolutely.
Now, let's talk about the type of music that you're doing. We played one of your first songs that you featured at PST.
Yeah.
That came through right there as well. What do you want to be known for to the people who are listening to this interview right now on Joy FM?
No, I just want to be known, like, pure, the way I am, just talk about Leo thing, like, be Leo, like, be me, and not to be hesitate, like, just because I'm from the ghetto, or just because, I live in the street, I do such kind of stuff, I need to talk, I don't need, like, to set up the boundary, I need, like, my history to be taught the way I am. No negative and not positive, just like, the way it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's speak about the way it is right now. There's a song that you are set to drop, which we're doing an exclusive premiere right on the JF Lounge and JFM now. Tell us the story behind Nalema.
Okay, so Nalema song, I think when we go back to the history, you've heard about, like, the icon Zambia. Yeah, so when we went there at Icon Zambia, there was some stuffs like, from Icon there, what's happened with Venekazadi, stuff like that, pressure stuffs. So before I was like, before pressure stuffs happened, a lot of people, they've been talking about like, girls who just like money, they like them. They like they like girls. They ain't got love for the boys, but they got love for like, for the money. So now what's happened was like, everybody will be like coming out to me, yo, look at this. This girl's just cheated on me. This girl's stuff like that, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay. After like, sometimes the same thing that used to happen to my friends, like, around me, it's the same thing that's happened to me also. So I was like, I'm not gonna sit on this issue. I'm gonna like, pull up the vocals. So I took the pen and my book and the book, like, a book, like the lyrics on the paper, and talk about the same thing.
We're about to play the song for the very first time right on the Joyful Lounge, Joy FM. But have you ever been, I know you mentioned that something happened like that, but have you ever been cheated on before?
That's what happened.
It happened?
Yeah, that's a real story. That's a true story, man.
Your true story?
Yeah, no doubt.
So you're not telling someone else's story?
But we try to represent like, all those guys who've been through those stuff. And it happened also to me. It affects all of us.
If you're okay to talk about what happened?
Yeah, it is what it is, man. We can.
So what happened?
Okay. So
for you to reach to a point to write a song about it?
Yeah, so like, there was a certain girl, we meet up like, at a certain church. The Bible school. We met up at the Bible school because I used to go for like, for Bible school at the same time. So that girl, she just, she took my heart, and after some time, we started up like, those stuff like dating. So, and because like, she was more concerned about money. And, just imagine, I'm a street kid. I ain't got nowhere like, to find the money, to raise up the money. It's kind of hard for me. And she was just more concerned about money. So after, I just told her like, the truth, like, I can't date somebody who will be like, just, want money from me. I ain't got so much money. I got so much thing to support. I need like, to raise up the money for music. I'm gonna need to raise up the money like, for myself, stuff like that. And she was like, she's not gonna be like, dating me no more. So yeah, it is what it is.
So this person did not cheat on you. They had to leave because they had high demand.
Yeah, they want money.
And you couldn't afford?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So still another Joyful Lunch right here with our today's guest. His name is 2K Ghetto, coming through right here. It is 46 minutes past hour 14 in the afternoon. So before we get to let him go, let's get to play the song right here. Playing it for the very first time on the Joyful Lunch on Joy FM.
Joy FM.
Stop telling us the girls, niggas in town. Girls not out to ensure your time. Focus on the money, never let you down. But my love is out to define.
Yeah, the girls on the mind.
Dale maine, kumbele la we. Don't say ufuna temane. When I ask you for honey, ati uli patane. Dale maine, kumbele la we. Don't say ufuna temane. When I ask you for honey, ati uli patane.
You bro, my nigga down fucked up. I can't make a love to my favorite girl. Everybody tryna say I'm going crazy. Ain't against the wall, but the wall's against the man. First time, first date, yes, I love. No ball, best a beautiful game, boy, point shots. Tinyangelela, boy, no. Ngena mumutimo, ponya, boy, no. Last time was Tini Baba, boy, back, can't go back. As the gangster, boy, never beg for the love. Cause if I get too soft, fuck the suicide, cause I'm 2K,
Dale maine, kumbele la we. Don't say ufuna temane. When I ask you for honey, ati uli patane.
Vela Monga Bali mu 2016 Banding against the boy so I can't go back. As a gangster boy never beg for the love. This is what it is, Sinifuno Kalasat. I tried everything, girl, tryna make you happy. Kansinenze better time yamvula. You deserve the king, you deserve the pain. Mupitana na Jay, achindia na cash. Apa mu mapazi, usakila makash. Used to be like diamond, shines in the sky. Look at you now, girl, looks like a dime. See you come sorry, cause I ain't got time.
Nane maine Umvelela we You say ufuna chemane. When I ask you for honey, ati ulipatane. Nane maine Umvelela we You say ufuna chemane. When I ask you for honey, ati ulipatane.
So that is 2K. Apologies for slight insult, but I'm sure we're going to be having a clean version right there as well. So the song is going to be officially be out tomorrow. I'm told something that you should be on the lookout right there as well. Make sure you go and stream the song. Go on his social media platform. Search for his username. What's the username on Facebook? In case someone wants to get more details on how they can get to have a hand on that song. How can they follow you on your Facebook?
2K.
Just 2K.
Using the word TU. Space.
The number 2?
No. T.
The word.
The word TU space KY.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the number 2.
Nah.
Okay, so it's supposed to be TU.
Yeah, on Facebook.
On
But
Facebook.
the rest is just 2K. 2, the number, then KY.
Okay. Yeah. So I was asking you about the guy you collaborated with in the song. Who's he?
Jeff Risey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you decided to collaborate with him, there's a story that you were telling me, man. I've always had a countless conversation. I tried by all means to find out from the artist.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to work with him?
I had him like, for the first time when we met up in Jerry Finger Studios. He was recording and they got an album coming out soon. So it was concluding the album recording. And I was just like, this man just cool, man. So I was just impressed by the voice and everything, the energy and all the stuffs, what he pull up, when it comes on the mic. That's why I thought, I was like, I'm gonna reach out to him. So I reached out to him. I was like, man, I got this kind of stuff, this song. I'm gonna need you, to come up with, hook. And he come up and he was like, what am I supposed to do? I was like, just do, the thing that we've never done. And he was like, he come up with the same stuff after I told them, I told him the story, or the concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the song. For you to get to have this complete song, was it hours? Was it a day? How long did it take you for you to get to complete the song?
This song was supposed to be out long time ago. Now because of some reason, we couldn't, So what happened was I was supposed to release this song to record this song from Jerry Finger Studio. Now because of the power issues we couldn't. So I got a move from Jerry Fingers. I went to COB and I talked to COB yo, look, the girl's just broken my heart, man. Look, let's just we gotta do something about this. And it was okay, I got you. Let's go in the studio. And we went there. He did what he did. No, it's genius, COB is genius when it comes on playing the stuff, producing the song.
Yeah. But how did you convince Jerry? Jerry is a legend, man. He's a person that we respect mostly in the industry. Big ups to the big man. He's done so much for the industry as well. How did you convince him to say, since we have this situation, we have the power issue, I need this thing to move from your studio or go to COB?
Yeah, he always understand me and he knows my situation, and the one would be support me more, especially the situation I'm in. So he couldn't do something, he was supposed to do something now because of some reason he can't do something. So that's why I was like, okay, it's good to get just I went there
Let's talk about the industry. You are new on the scene. You're coming up. The struggle is real out there. It's not like you said. You're not faking it. You're telling it. You're saying it as it is.
No doubt.
Are you happy with the industry? Are you happy with the current industry so far? Is it helping you guys that are coming up, an artist like you? Is it helpful?
Yeah, I mean, the industry, it just let me tell you, tell you the truth, on the upcoming point of view. Yeah, when it comes to the music industry, it's hard because when more especially here in LSK, everything that you gotta do concerning about music, you gotta pay for that. That's what it that's why it's crazy. There's nothing, nobody's gonna tell you or maybe do you a favor. So you gotta make sure you gotta be serious because it's business now. At the same time it's a business, So yeah, money, just about money. Yeah, because everything you need to have money and pay for that in order for it to go smooth the way you want it to be like.
Speaking to the people, the listeners who are listening right now, why should they give you a chance as an artist that's coming up? What's the reason?
As 2K, I just want to promise each and everyone, as long as me and they give us support, we'll never disappoint no one. We're going to come up, with the music that can change everything. I like, this current type of music, but I need, we need to pull up something that's going to change the music and take this kind of music, to another level. Take this music internationally without any doubt.
And your future plans, maybe let's talk about next year from you as 2K Ghetto. What should we expect 2026?
Expect more. They're gonna be different vibes. 2026 is gonna be like ours. We're gonna make sure we start the year with different stuffs cool music. I got new music that is coming up. It's already in the studio. And 2026 is gonna be the first song to be out, and it's just cool. I promise you, it's gonna be one of the nice and cool music that you never heard.
Something that you feel like if you are not born in Zambia and you are watching Zambia from afar, let's try to imagine you're not born in Zambia. Not born in Zambia.
No doubt.
Then you are just from another country.
Yeah.
What is something that, if you were to see Zambia for the first time, that you feel like you would know about Zambia as the first thing?
Something that I'm gonna know about Zambia.
Okay, let's try to put for example, you have never been to Botswana.
Yeah.
But you've heard of Botswana.
Yeah.
What is something that you know about Botswana?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, but when it comes if I was somewhere, if I was raised somewhere, and want to find out, I want to talk about something in Zambia, or make something that's or maybe something that's maybe inspire me, or something that's that I like from Zambia, right? I think the culture, man.
Okay.
Culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we expect you to create something with the culture, with your music?
Yeah, because I like, I say so because I like Zambian music when it comes to traditional music, and there's some people, so there's some music that's been done by who's this? These guys, Lima Jazz Band. Do you know these guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I like their music, Every time I'll be listening to their music. Most I couldn't just spend the day without listening up to their music. I like their music much, more than I love my own songs. Yeah.
So is this something that you feel like we need to keep such
No
alive?
doubt, there is no doubt. But at the same time, in order for us, to be on that level, we need such kind of music, to compete with the current music. Yeah.
All right. So your remarks to the public, the people are listening right now. We'll leave it up to them to decide whether to support you or not. And once again, my last question to you is: are you a registered voter? Are you taking part in voting?
There's no doubt I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've gotten yourself a voter's card?
Absolutely.
Okay. Are you excited about voting?
Yeah, because this is gonna be like, my first time to vote.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So voters registration extended until November 26th. In case you didn't know, 2025, Zambians aged 18 and with a green NRC, make sure that you register now. Centers are open from 8 to 17 daily. So do that at the end of the day right there as well. Anything that you want to say? Any remarks?
Yeah, no doubt. And can I just drop this freestyle?
Okay. Okay. Clean freestyle.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Okay, this is just, straight up from the ghetto and just pure about something that's happened on our daily basis.
Okay.
Okay. Here, the ghetto's on the mic. Okay, na esonkala good boy for long time. Nisegule mensati nonkala chemuline. Don't be stubborn cause there's a folk young. But just tryna be the hustle on the common ground. Ngochokela ku Chibolya nisizina yako lina doubt. Polisinga kuzonda kufa kila dowom trials. Yes damn mwana wanshi wamvela njala nakuba phone mutani. Mwana wa mugwira kotumpasa 15. Yeti vantu monga bene banabazatu babali free pa ground. Kaniyama my private jet, double HPs, I beg you free, Uncle Steve. Every time I visit Chibolya to see my homeboys, cause I got love for the ghetto more than I love my own girl. And I don't know what have I done to my homies, cause just tryna move myself from a non-guy to be non-guy. No doubt you will be there. I promise this.
That was our guest today, Ishman. I'm dedicating this song to you. Thank you very much for coming through. Wish you all the best, man. We'll count down to more music coming through. Our today's guest, he goes by name 2K. He came through right here. He was here to drop an exclusive premiere of that song. Something that we should get to play tomorrow as well, right here on Joy FM, one of the Joy for Lunch.
I barely saw we in the building. My life a movie. My life a whole movie. Let me guide you through. It's J Cash.